The following program is rated TVMA. It contains explicit language, graphic sexual content, intense violence, and the depiction of heavy drug use. It is not suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strictly advised. But real talk, I wouldn't let my kids watch it.
Every woman should have a tribe of women who are there to support, uplift, and just keep them motivated and going. This is my tribe. 6 melanated women who came together in their youth in a city called New York, Bay, a concrete jungle. And this is her journey. Let me be the first to admit, this has been well overdue. All of us getting together. I know so much is going on in everybody's life, and that's why I called you girls over, because I wanted to see what's up. Not individual faults, but I think we all need to know what's going on with one another. I missed you girls. You know I've been working a lot. You know I'm in corrections now. I'm so happy. I really do enjoy the job. I always thought I wanted to be a police officer, but this is pretty good. And I gotta tell ya, I met somebody on the job. He's pretty cool. Like, really dope. Smalls. I hope you guys will get to meet him soon. But I'm gonna take it slower than I did with Trevor, you know. As slow as I can make it now after last night. Oh my god, girl, I got so much tea to tell you. But y'all know I can run my mouth, and I don't want to make this whole, get together about me. So, let's start first. Destiny, what's going on with you?
I'm having some report. I got my braces off. Girl snot is 1 point. I got it whitened. I went with the Hollywood whitening. Cause I'm doing modeling now. That's my thing. And my agent says he is ready to book me and get me out here full throttle. So outside of that, my career is taking off. And I also am, I know y'all going to hear this, but Juan called me the other day. He asked if we could try to work things out and how he is so miserable without me. I believe him. His mom even called and was telling me, he cried to her and he misses me. So I think I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, there's no real proof that he was with that girl. So who am I to sit here and hold that against him? But other than that, everything's good. Everything's great with me. And I cannot wait until I get this contract with this agency because y'all know I've been wanting a model all my life.
Destiny, love is love. So, whatever. If Quan is ready to be the man he needs to be for you, then so be it. Who are we to say anything? Just make sure he treats you right,
So with you, Destiny, I would never give another bitch the opportunity to have my life, because that's all these side bitches want. They want to have your life. I've been through it with Cortland since high school. You girls know. And excuse me, Mel, I know he's your brother, but I've dealt with the endless calls. I dealt with the fake stories, the fake news, and it gets even worse once they get up there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for my life. I love being a basketball girlfriend. And hopefully, Portland will give it together and give me my damn ring. But nonetheless, I'm never letting another bitch have my life, regardless of what she says, regardless of what she claims happens. And until you have hard and proof, sweetheart, don't let nobody come in between your love. Juan is your man. Stick by your man, just like I stick by Cortland.
Oh, please, Elite. The only reason why you stick by Cortland is because he come with a bag. He is the #1 draft pick and the rookie of the year. So, girl, stop it. Because if he was a regular nigga, you would not be with Cortland. Trust and believe.
I'm so sorry you feel that way, Bianca, but that is furthest from the truth. Cortland is my everything. He was my first. He is the father of my child. And we're gonna live life together for the rest of our lives. That's what the promises we made with each other. Unfortunately, when you dated Cortland, it didn't work out. So I can understand your discontent or disbelief because the man you had is not the man I have.
No, he wasn't. He was way better than what you have now. But nonetheless, whatever you say, Elite, it's fine. I'm glad you're so happy. I'm glad you and Cortland is happy. I'm glad you have a new baby. Congratulations. But not for nothing, you ain't shit. All right, Bianca, chill. Elite, calm down. I thought y'all was over this. First of all, I told both of you not to talk to my brother. But you girls did what you wanted to do. So we gotta move on from this. Y'all either gonna fuck with each other or you're not. But enough is enough now. Like, who took who or who dealt with him? And listen, I don't even want to hear it. It's my brother. With that being said, Bianca, you have the floor. What is going on in your life? What's happening with you? How are the kids? Thanks to Axum now, at least one of their aunties are concerned about their well-being, but the boys are doing amazing. Their father will be home shortly, Abdul. And you know, me and have been spoken over the course of the last 3 years, and he's ready to come home and do what he needs to do. So, we'll see. I'm not saying I'm rushing into anything with him, but he is my kid's father, and whatever. Who else do I have? I mean, is that like I have any biological sisters that's here to support me?
Bianca, you think that shit bothered me? Boo-hoo, cry me a fucking river. Yay, Abdul's coming home. Finally. Maybe this time he'll get a real damn job and support you. And so you don't have to go to mommy, who I'm supporting, and ask her for money.
Brooklyn, I'm getting real fucking tired of you putting my business out here. First and foremost, mommy does not support me. She has helped me out with times when I needed her, but she does not support me.
You're right, Bianca. Mommy doesn't support you because you know who supports you? I do. The money that mommy gives you is the money I give her to pay her bills. But instead, she decides to pay your rent.
Okay, so what, Brooklyn? You got it? It's not that big of a deal if you got it. What's the problem? So what? I needed help with my rent a couple of times, and mommy gave me the money. Okay, it's your money, fine. You wanted me to call you instead. Would you have preferred me to call you instead and ask you, could you pay my rent so me and the boys don't get evicted from our apartment?
Bianca, I wouldn't mind if you called me and asked me and told me that you needed help. And I would always help you out, but you have to help yourself now. Like, how long are you going to go through this cycle of waiting for Abdul to come home to be the man that he needs to be for your sons, or running to your mom because you can't pay your rent? Girl, I need you to get on your own 2 feet and do your own thing. You're a big girl now. See, nobody in this room wants to say it to your face because we talk about it behind your back. I'm going to tell you straight up. You need to grow the fuck up.
Brooklyn, I'm gonna stop you right there because I do not talk about my girl behind her back.
Of course you don't poke behind her back, Destiny. You two are thick and steep. You enable her bad behavior. But honestly, I think you should stay out of this. This has nothing to do with you. This is between Brooklyn and Bianca, two sisters, so just stay out of it.
Yes, they are biological sisters, but we're all sisters here, despite everything that went on amongst us. And the bottom line is, Brooklyn, you are too hard on Bianca. Give her her break. We all make mistakes, but it's how we learn and pick up from that. She's doing great. She's in school. Did you know she's almost finished with her associate's degree? I bet you didn't know that, Brooklyn, because you don't take very much interest in your own sister. And that's really what she's saying to you. So, get over yourself.
Well, Bianca, why didn't you tell anybody? I'm so happy and I'm proud of you. I'm glad you finally went back to school, but why didn't you say anything? It's not that big of a secret. I mean, I just decided to take a couple of classes and boom, here, I'm about to get my associate's degree. I didn't hold it from you, but you've been busy now. You know, you was in the academy. Now you're working the 4 out of 2. We barely see you. And Destiny is the only one that really talks to me most of the time. Who's out of you and Destiny really in this room? Who really cares what I'm doing with my life?
That's not fair of you, Bianca, because I care, but none of you want to include me in anything that goes on. I mean, I'm surprised I even got an invite to come here today, to be honest with you, Mel.
Oh, come on, Natalie, now. You know damn well you always include it in everything that we do, so why would you even say that?
Nah, it is true, though, because every time I get invited, it feels more like, oh, here, we forgot. Let me just send it to her. You just told me last night that you wanted me to come here tonight, but everybody here knew a week in advance that you were doing this. It just seems like, I'm just an add-on, and you girls really don't fuck with me.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Nat, but to be honest, it feels like you don't even want to be around this period, and this has been going on for a long time. So yeah, if I do tend to send you an invitation last minute, is because I'm really like, Nat don't want to be around. She don't really want to be around us. She doesn't like doing the things that we like to do.
I agree with Mel, because when you came to my grand opening, it was like you didn't even want to be there. You were just sitting in the corner quiet to yourself, and that's not like you. But, I mean, I'm sorry if I made you feel any type of way, Nat. You're my girl.
Brooklyn, do you realize that your grand opening was the same day that my mother passed away? But yet I was still there. So please, don't tell me that I seemed like I didn't want to be. I really didn't. But I was, because you were doing something big. You were opening up your boutique, and I was there to support you.
Nat, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't even know it was the same day. I'm sorry.
Nah, you wouldn't, because the fact of the matter is nobody checks on me, and I'm kind of tired of it. I really wish we were like we were back in the days, but I get it. We all grew up. But enough is enough. Like Mel called us today to come out and hang out and just have a good time. But yet y'all still can't put your differences aside and say, fuck the past and let's be in the present. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. This is really sad for me. Brooklyn, Bianca's your sister. And at the end of the day, y'all supposed to stick together no matter what. So all of this back and forth, she's not doing what you think she should be doing. Just support her. We all think Abdul is a fucking idiot. What? For some reason, Bianca loves him. So we're just going to leave it at that. You, Bianca, you need to get over the whole Cortland situation. He chose to be with Elite. You had your chance. You didn't even want to be with him anymore because he cheated on you. So stop getting mad at her for finding and loving him. You said you're good. You have Abdul. Be happy with that. And on the same note, Elite, you anxious because you knew Bianca and him was fucking with each other and you shouldn't have went out with Cortland. But listen, he is a good-looking man. We all know that. We all wanted the opportunities to be with him. But when your homegirl got with him, you were supposed to leave it at that. Nonetheless, you and him have a beautiful relationship and a beautiful baby boy. And we all loved him as a nephew. But you need to apologize to your friend because the fact of the matter is before you and Brooklyn got tight, it was you and Bianca and nobody could come in between it. I miss those girls.
Well said, Natalie. Like, I totally agree with everything that you are.
Let me stop you right there. I wasn't finished talking. I have something that I do want to tell you guys. I've known this about myself for a long time and I've never shared this with none of you girls. None of you. But I think today is the perfect day to tell you. I just wanted to let you guys know that I like girls. I'm a lesbian. Don't laugh, I'm being serious. Why are you guys laughing for?
Natalie, we're not laughing at you. It's not what we are. Because the truth of the matter is, I think we all knew this already. But you know what we need to do? Matt, thanks for coming out to us and telling us. We appreciate you, and we still love you all the same. That will never change. All right, enough with the heavy shit. Natalie, I love you. Bianca, finished as agreed. Brooklyn, stop being so damn hard on everybody. I brought y'all all here because I'm working these double shifts, and I realized I don't know my sisters anymore. But after tonight, I think I know too much. Go want another drink before I start kicking y'all out of my house. You was gonna leave out and not say anything before you left? I told you about doing that.
I mean, you were sleeping all peacefully, so I didn't want to wake you. But, you know, I gotta get out of here. Gotta make roll call.
Antonia, you don't have to explain the job to me. I know how the job goes. But you could have just woke me up instead of sneaking out.
Like I said, I just didn't want to wake you. I wasn't sneaking out, but I just didn't want to wake you, Mal. I don't know what the problem is. You do this every time, and honestly, I'm getting tired of it.
Since we're talking about getting tired of things, I'm getting tired of you coming here late at night and leaving early in the morning. Like, we don't spend no time together. And, I mean, I know things change, but not this much.
Yes, Mel, a lot has changed. Our schedule changed. Our day-to-day has changed.
Antonio, let me walk you to the door because I'm not doing this with you right now.
Doing what, Mel? You making something big out of nothing. You don't want me to leave early in the morning or sneak out, as you said. Then cool. We'll have to figure out something else. But a lot has changed.
Like I said, let me walk you to the front door. I'm gonna let you out. You have a good shift.
Mel, you know better than anybody what this job requires. So what really is the problem? What's the issue?
Antonio, it really was the comment you just made. Our schedules did change, yes, but Well, you isn't it the better? I'm not at the job anymore. I have nothing but free time, and now all of a sudden you have no time. So, like I said, I'll walk you to the door. Come on. They say every story has a beginning. This is mine. I'm Melissa Frazier. I'm 25 years old, former correction officer, currently unemployed dreamer. Most people would say I had a stable life, a real job, benefits, structure. But structure isn't the same as purpose. I've always wanted to write stories, people, truth. But maybe losing everything was the only way I was ever going to find myself. Welcome to Tier. Every step has a purpose. Every door I lock, every corner I check, someone's life depends on it. Being a correctional officer isn't just a job, it's a responsibility. You learn fast that mistakes aren't forgiven. They're remembered. You carry it with you, even after the shift ends. I learned to keep my head clear, my heart steady. But sometimes, even the strongest armor can't protect you from life itself. The long hours at work, missed days with my family and friends were over. Now a job I loved had come to an end. But what did not end was him. Did not know back then was how much he would mean to me. Let me tell you how I met this beautiful black man, the one who's holding me ever so gently in my sleep. Hey Jackson, how are you?
I'm the Frazier. What's up? Where you at today?
Central Control with Captain Smith.
What's she eating them red onions again?
You know it. This is the time I take my break every time she has her lunch. So in the midst of me and Jackson's conversation, Smalls walks up. And Janet proceeds to start talking, and she looks at the two of us and says,
You know what? You two make a cute couple.
And I guess for some reason that was the opening for Smalls. He placed his arm around me like if he already knew me, like if he already had me. And then he whispered in my ear,
Antonio.
His smell was amazing. The touch was electrifying. And for the first time ever in my 22 years of life, I was lost for words. That I forgot my fucking name.
You don't give me your name or not. I gave you mines.
Jackson gave me a look like, girl, answer him. What did he say? And I finally came to. I finally remember my name. Yeah, Melissa. Melissa Frazier. We exchanged numbers that day, and I couldn't stop smiling after our first interaction. I mean, it's maybe how I was just taken off guard, or I was in a place I've never been before. But that very evening, he called me, asking me if we can go out the next night. And of course, I agreed. Hey, were you out here waiting long? I hope not. I was trying to beat one time.
Nah, I wasn't out here long, but are you ready? You need more time? I don't mind waiting.
No, I think I have everything, but you still haven't told me where we're going.
I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, nothing fancy. Come on, get in. picked this restaurant because you told me on the phone that your family is Spanish, and I know they make some good Spanish food here.
Yeah, my mother is Spanish, but my Spanish goes as far as hola.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, because when we were talking on the phone, I would have thought you spoke more Spanish. But it's cool. I mean, they got good food regardless. So, you seeing anything you want to eat?
Sí, quiero arroz y bistec.
That's good. Your Spanish goes more than hola.
I mean, I know a little something, but it's not the greatest. Anyway, what are you getting?
Well, I'm gonna get arroz con pollos, frijoles, rojo y plátanos.
All right, I have the rice and chicken. I don't know what you said, plátanos, plantains, right?
Yeah, it's a chicken and rice with red beans and plantains. But anyway, tell me something about yourself as we wait for food.
So, he asked me to talk, and talk is what I did. I let him know that I was a mom. I had a 1-year-old. My son will soon be 2. That he currently was with his dad, of whom I recently, maybe like 6 months ago, broke up with. He let me know he had a 2-year-old and that he wasn't with anybody at the moment, that him and his child's mother had a good relationship. I will be the first to admit I might have overshit a bit too much, but these drinks, they were so damn strong. And I know we always get the amaretto sour, but this one had a lot of amaretto and a whole bunch of sour. But they were good. They were amazing. But maybe I was comfortable. Antonio just has a presence about him. Like, I felt safe to tell him about my past relationship. And, we spoke a little bit about the job, but not much. He's good company. After the date, we went back to my house. Know what y'all thinking? Girl, on the first date? And to answer that question, it's a no. I did not sleep with Antonio on the first night. We spent the night in my room, just talking, further getting to know each other. He's actually funny. Or maybe I'm just so giddy. I don't know. But I did let him stay the night because we did get back kind of late from dinner and he has to get to work for 5 o'clock in the morning. He had to make that roll call. And then he fell asleep. I mean, he didn't sleep for much because I didn't let him sleep. Because how dare you close your eyes and fall asleep on me? But it was comforting. Just laying in bed with him and not being pressured to do anything. Like, it was really chill. I mean, we did kiss a little here and there. But, the girl did not give it up. And I let him know off the rip. He was not getting none of this good, not on the first night. After Antonio got off a 16-hour shift from work, he called me. It's like, hey, are you still up? Do you want some company? And I was like, sure, no problem. I don't know why I told him yes, because, wow. We sat, we ate, and we talked. And we did end up back in my room. But this time, y'all, I could not resist the temptation to see what all this chocolate was about.
Let me formally introduce myself. My name is Ali Winner, and I date Cortland Frazier. That's right, Mel's brother. And we've been dating for the last 6 years. Me and him have been locked in. There is no other person for me on this planet. Portland was my first everything. First kiss, first love, first time having sex, first time having my heart broken. But he's since mixed that. He is a changed man. That man that Bianca spoke about, that's not the man I'm with. And that's what she's really mad about. I didn't break no girl code. Bianca says she was done with Cortland. She didn't want anything to do with him. They were over. It was months before he even asked me out, and I agreed to go out with him, that they were separated. She was already with Abdul. At that time, she probably was even pregnant already. So I don't understand what her gripe is all about me and him being together. Now, Cortland, he plays for the Brooklyn Nets. And today, we took a nice long ride to New Jersey. Through that Lincoln Tunnel. I hate tunnels. I'm really scared of them. But we drove to a nice area called Alpine, New Jersey. And it was there that Cortland revealed that this house we're in front of, this house he's kissing me on this porch and loving all over me, would be my house. He bought me a house. Now, I do have to admit, I'm a little annoyed because I haven't told him about buying houses and I wanted to stay in the city. And he went on and signed the contract and closing on this house without me. But I trust my man. He knows what's best for us, for our future family. And speaking about families, you already know that me and Mel have a sisterhood outside of me and her brother, but it only got stronger once me and him started dating. She was not the happiest about it, but eventually she was like, listen, as long as my brother's happy and I'm happy, she was fine with it. She came to terms. His mother, on the other hand, not my biggest fan. And I would later find out that Cortland actually bought this house for his mom, but because she did not want to move into Jersey and preferred to stay in New York, he decided to move out here himself. Now I know why he signed the closing without me being privy to that. Now a little bit more about me. My dad, he raised me. My mom, she left when I was a baby. But my dad is my biggest supporter in life. Him and Cortland weren't the best of friends like they are now. But over time, my dad has learned to love and respect the man that I love and respect because he knows he makes me happy. And now that we're bringing someone new into this world, in addition to the family, to make our families one, my dad knows that this is what I want and what it's meant to be. He does say that he wished that Cortland would make an honest woman of me. But if Rain couldn't make me any more honest and true to him, I love Cortland.
What I'm trying to wrap my brain around, and you could stare at me and look at me like you are, like I'm crazy, but you know I'm not crazy, and you know this is not right. I'm trying to understand why I gotta keep getting these little 4-hour stays at these little rinky-dink motels. Why can't I get a night at the Hyatt? Why can't I get a night at the Renaissance on the Hilton? Why do I have to keep sneaking around with you?
Keisha, why do we have to go through this same conversation every time we get together? Like I said before, is you with me or are you with my money? It shouldn't matter where we meet up at. You fuck with me, you said you love me, then love me. Why does it matter? I mean, this place ain't dirty, it's clean, and we getting time together. And you know why we can't go to those places that you mentioned, because as soon as I step in those doors, paparazzi is gonna be taking pictures, and I don't need that. I don't need that for my home life. You really worried about the wrong thing. Right now you spending time with me, that's what you asked, and I made time, and I made it happen. And we have privacy. It's nobody here to take pictures and shit and have me all up in these tablet. Come here.
Girl, I do love you, and that's the problem. I'm tired of being a secret. I'm tired of sneaking around with you. Like, when are you going to let her go and come be with me? You said you love me, so come and love on me. Be with me.
I told you when the time is right, me and you will be together. You won't have to sneak around no more. But come on now. Elite just had that baby. I can't just leave her like that. But you know what my heart is.
Yeah, Cortland, she just had your baby. And I could have had your baby too, but you told me to get rid of it. And then you told me you was going to leave, but this is just not fair. Honestly, I don't know how long I can do this.
I hear you. And if you don't want to fuck with me no more, I understand that. But you gotta understand, Elite just had my son. And if I leave her now, it's a chance I may never see my kid. You don't want that for me, right? Keish. Come on, Keish.
What, Cortland? I would never want you not to be a part of your son's life, and you know that, Cortland, and you know I love you, so I'm riding with you. But I'm just saying I need more. And you need to give me an end date with you and Elite so we can really have our beginning. I'm tired of being a side chick. I deserve more. I'm not side chick material. But I love you.
I love you too, Keisha Miller. You know one day you gonna be Miss Frazier. So come on, ride with your man, so I can get everything under control. Everything handled. But right now, I need you to show Daddy how much you miss him.
Low-key, I hate being around Bianca now, because she always wants to talk bad about Cortland. The boy she dealt with is not the man that I am with today. He is an amazing dad. My family is complete. He makes sure he provides and loves on us. And there's nothing else I can ask for. Or maybe a little girl,